Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I did my last pick a card on Instagram and I thought, you know what, let's do a video one, and that's what we're doing today. So just like I did 3 piles to choose from on Instagram, I am doing 3 piles today. And the reading is, how is your person currently feeling about you? And so we have pile 1 is this door, this gateway. I don't know, we're just gonna call it a door. Keep it simple. I don't even, is there an emoji for that? We'll see. We have the controller for 2, and we have Batman for pile 3. So timestamps are in the description box and in the comment section. Meet you guys at your pile. Hi, pile 1, you guys are the door pile. I just feel like there's got to be something better to call this, but it's a door. It's a door, you know, charm, so that's what we're going with. For those of you new to my channel, hi, welcome. For those of you subscribed, as always, thank you for your support and for tuning in to another pick a card reading with me. So some of you saw the reading on Instagram. So this will be adding on to it and see how much has changed or how much hasn't changed. For those of you who haven't seen it, the link to my Instagram is in the description box. So if you want to jump on afterwards and take a look and see where your person's at or where they were a couple days ago compared to today, we'll see. But everything's ready to go. I do plan on adding some messages. We'll see how quickly I can get through these cards, right? And that'll determine how many messages I give you guys. I'm going to put the charm over there. Let's get to it. And tarot first, pile 1. What do we have? We have Temperance. Temperance has been showing up quite a bit lately, and so has the Sun. Been seeing the Sun card, so that makes me happy to see that. We have the 9 of Presents, which I I hesitated with on the last pick a card, but that is the 9, and we have the 7 of Presents. So a little bit of Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm trying to find your clarifiers. I do have a few cards. We have the Knight of Swords to clarify the first card. The Chariot, that's been showing up a lot lately. We have Judgment and the Ace of Staffs. Okay. So you do have half of your cards are major arcana, so it does feel like, I feel like they're feeling this energy very strongly a little bit more. It's just, I don't know if they've been getting hit by tower moments for some, I don't know why that thoughts just come to me, but that's what I'm getting first. But let me just take a look at the cards to see what we got going on here. Okay, this is interesting. So your person is trying to find this inner balance so that they can be more stable, so that they are not so in and out of your life, so that they're not just coming and going and just kind of like no direction. It's like you just can't build anything off of that foundation. So your person is aware how very inconsistent they've been, and so the Temperance card is telling me is that they are trying to figure out a way to make that stop, because they don't want to be that way with you anymore. Why? Because you are their sunshine. You make them happy. You just bring them all those warm fuzzy feelings, those butterfly type feelings. They really just smile whenever they think about you. They are very happy having you around. Your presence really does make a difference in their life. So that's why, and that's really why they want to come forward. But really, your person is feeling like they don't want to come forward until they are no longer this Knight of Swords energy, where they're just coming and going, like, you know, it's just in and out kind of thing, and they don't want to be that way with you anymore. They want to give you something more stable, and right now they see you. This is how I see it with the next column, with the 9 of Presents. The 9 of Presents is, that's 9 of Pentacles and traditional Rider-Waite. I'm not going to try to find the card because I don't have my traditional deck out right now, and I don't want to go through the cards. But it's that card where it's that, you know, the female standing, and she has the 9 oracles, the 9 coins surrounding her, and she's just this, you know, she has a little bird in her hand. She's got that Snow White princess vibes going on. I mean, she, whether you're female or male, you guys know, guys, same, you know, we're not looking at gender, sorry. But it is the way that I'm reading this energy. It's that card. It's like Judgment I see them as this being them, and they're like looking at you. They're admiring you. You are standing in your power. You bring everything. You have all the qualities, all the right qualities that they are wanting in a person. And it took them a while. I'm pretty sure it took them a while, and I'm sure they've certainly messed up because they haven't been consistent with you. But they see your worth now. They see your worth. It's right next to the sun on top of it. So you bring them happiness. You're just this very, vivacious is the word that came to me. Very vivacious, very lively, funny. Just you're fun to be around, but at the same time, you can take care of yourself. You can take care of business. You know when to play, you know when not to. It's just you got this balance going on within yourself, and they know that it's not you that's lacking the balance, it's them. And that's what caused this faulty, issue in your relationship. And so we have the Seven of Presents and the Ace of Staffs. That right away, what it's telling me is they're just waiting for the right time to approach you. With the Chariot and how we're talking about it, I feel like really the right time is once they figure themselves out. Once they get their shit together, really it's what it is. That's when the movement's coming. I see comments like, well, what does this mean? When is soon? There's no, you can't say it. When you tell someone soon, do you really have a specific time frame in mind? I mean, do you really? No. Soon, it's not going to be as long. We're not telling you 5-10 years, but soon. Okay, so don't focus too much on the time frame, you guys. Please don't, because it's only going to put you in this mind frame of, well, when soon, and you're just going to be anxious and antsy about it, waiting. So don't focus too much on it. Just know that when they do get their shit together, they're working on it. Temperance is telling me. Temperance has been showing up a lot lately in the readings, and Chariot, it showed up a lot in the last reading too. So just don't focus on the time frame. Don't focus on it. It's not going to be as long as you expect it to be. So I'm not saying years and years, for those of you that are going to stress out about it. Please don't. Don't let the time frame stress you out. Focus on you in the meantime. So that's what I'm getting overall with the tarot cards is your person is wanting to approach you, but they know that they haven't been consistent. They want to work on themselves because you do make them happy. You just stand out. There's no one who makes them feel the way that you do. And so they see you as everything they could have wanted for. And now when they do get everything right in their life, they do plan on approaching you. So that's kind of like the Instagram summary that you might get. That's kind of what it is. All right, let's get these oracle cards. We have burden. I'm hearing right away burden, like they feel like they're a burden to you. They feel like they've burdened you by not being consistent. They feel like they've really affected you negatively, and the connection as well. So they feel that they burden you, but also they are very burdened by that guilt and that remorse. So that's just what I wanted to get out because I got that message right away. We have love call. Happy. We have a caring connection. Love it. Let's put, how do I want to do this? I think these two will fit here. We have fears, doubts, and insecurities. Yes, this is my oracle deck. Oracle. Shop link is in the description box if you guys are interested in that one. And then I got two more. We have low vibes, transformation, and see each other soon. Again, please don't ask soon. Soon, when you say soon, just again, remember, it's not for like a long time, okay? Just don't get too wrapped up into it, you guys. Where do I want to start? Transformation and healing. Your person is, again, they are in this temperance energy. That's the key. That's the biggest thing. That's the energy that's, I guess, kind of like the umbrella, the key to all the other ones. Everything else kind of just falls underneath it, is how I view it right now. So they are working to become better. They're working on healing. They're working on getting rid of this inconsistent energy of not really committing. If they've had fears or doubts, I don't know, I'm getting ringing in my ear right now. Sorry, I usually don't. a little distracting. Hold on, give me a second here, guys. All right. So let me get back to it. I'm sorry. That was just out of nowhere. But yes, your person is working on healing, transforming that low vibes, those low negative energies, those fear, doubts, and insecurities, working to release them, working to release that burden so that they can come forward. They do plan, again, to see you soon. And with the love call, they do want to express everything. They want to express their feelings to you, really getting to communicate with you, really connecting with you. Why? Because they do want to have this a caring connection with you. They do care about you. And happy, happy. Happy, happy, and the sun. I love it. It means your person thinks very highly of you. They do see your value. They see how much you bring to the table. They see just the possibilities with you, and they want to have a relationship with you. So they're working on it, pile one. So it is a very, very positive, I think, a very positive reading as far as what we have. With the tarot on itself was positive, but the oracle cards just add on to it, just confirming everything that we've pretty much already been talking about. So that's very, very awesome. Let's get some messages from your person since I'm running good on time. We're going to start off with the Divine Masculine messages. This is by Oracle. Oh my gosh. I have it probably in the description box. I'll post it. I always forget her name. I don't know. Lady Oracle 1111. There we go. I'm sorry. I don't mean to. Let's grab a few of hers. So pile one. Pile one. Our meeting was destiny. So they do feel like there's something a lot deeper going on here within your connection. This one just jumped out. The sound of your voice enchants me. I regret letting you go. And that's, you know, possibly going back to that. And if it was where there was a third party, I didn't want to bring it up because you guys know how much I hate third parties and situations. But, you know, if it is, then you have that as a confirmation. I'm using Eternal Messages. It was Tarot by Elizabeth. I believe she changed her name on Instagram. But that's all I remember. Let's get some messages from her deck. I still have this buzzing in my right ear, you guys. I never get it. So usually my right ear, I don't know. I think most people think the left ear, they're talking good about you, and the right ear is bad. I don't know. Usually my divine team, the angels and, you know, the ascended masters that help me, they don't do this. So I feel, I don't feel it's positive, to be honest. But what can I do, you know? I'm just trying to do this reading and not pay attention to this buzzing because it's been going on for a second. All right. What messages? One. I thought about... Sorry, it cut out on me. I thought about you spending time with my family and me. So that's the first message out of this deck. When we met, I just always had this feeling about you. And yeah, so our meeting was destiny, and then having a feeling about you. So your person really knows that there is something a lot deeper going on here, and that it was kind of, it really was fated meeting you. I know we're being spiritually guided. So for those of you that are my twin flames, for those of you that are higher level soulmates, that's definitely for you guys. We're going to be using my Love Confessions deck next. Link also in the description box for both of my decks. Let's get some messages. I self-sabotaged this connection. And yeah, possibly because of those fears, doubts, and insecurities that they had in the past, which made them be very flaky with you and very uncommitted, very probably not really as loyal as they could have been, or at least not as loyal as you were or are still for them. So let's grab a couple more. There's, you know, everything's kind of really tying in beautifully here. I love it. I see you in my dreams. Some dreams are so vivid, I hate waking up from them. So your person is dreaming about you, and possibly when they're dreaming about you, it's like they're hearing your voice, and that just enchants them even more. Going back to that second oracle card message. I'm disappointed by my choices and what I did in the past. So they You know, that's again them being aware. They are aware of their part and their role and how things played out between you guys and how things have kind of taken a turn not for the best. So they know. Your person knows. And temperance is the biggest, I just feel like that's the biggest energy right now, temperance. And that's where their focus is. Everything, you make them happy, and that's really why. And they feel like there's something more here to your connection, and that gives them that drive to push them even further along on it, on getting, you know, transforming and becoming better at least. So that is what I have for you, Pile 1. I hope that resonated. Let me know in the comments section. I love reading your guys' messages, your comments on here and on Instagram. And so if you guys haven't seen the reading on Instagram, the link again is in my description box so you can see, you know, what you get similar, what you get different. It's the very short and sweet version on Instagram. Like I said, it's very summarized. So that's pretty much it. The personal readings, I am going to restock on Saturday. That way I think I should be done with all the readings in a couple days. I have some to do after these, after I do the YouTube reading, and I have some other things I need to get to. So Saturday, if you guys are interested in personals, Saturday is when you can check out the shop. I might just do it late Friday night, so that way Saturday it's already in there. For some of you, just depending, I guess, where you live, how that will play out. And that's it. So thank you, Pile 1. Hope to see you on the next one. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. You guys are the Xbox controller. Welcome to your pick a card reading. For those of you new to my channel, hi, welcome. For those of you subscribed, as always, you guys know how grateful I am. Thank you for tuning in to another pick a card reading. So like I was saying in the intro, I did this reading on Instagram and I just thought, let's just do it on YouTube. Let's do a video reading. Let's see how it goes. Let's see what's the same. Let's see what's different. So for those of you who have already seen it, hopefully you guys remember what it said or what the gist of it was. And for those of you who haven't seen it, you can jump on afterwards. Or if you want to pause it and take a look first and read and see what, you know, comes up first and then watch the reading, whatever you guys want to do. But everything is sorted out. I am going to do messages at the end. I did not shuffle those. I didn't want to. And that's pretty much it. So let's get to it, right? Let's find out how they're currently feeling about you, Pile 2. Let me just move this oracle decks out of the way and get your oracle cards. I had to, I don't know, Pile 1, I had to kind of, I got a little distracted because all of a sudden I got this really intense ringing in my right ear. For me, my right ear is negative. I think some people it's positive. It's not, because usually when it's on my left ear it's very high and buzzing, but on my right ear it's like very, it feels low vibrational to me, the way the buzzing comes through, and it kind of muffles my hearing instead of the left ear. So I have the whole smell of sage right now. So if you guys know what sage smells like, that's really what all I'm smelling right now. But either way, your cards, oh look at that, the devil. Let me tell you guys, I did a personal reading before I started the YouTube reading, and I was shuffling and like 3 or 4 cards jumped out. Well, the card that was on top when it flipped over, it was the devil card. I'm telling you, this card is just constantly showing up lately and I don't like it. It's like, hello darkness, my old friend is showing up, letting their presence known. We have 2 kings, King of Needles, King of Potions, and the Knight of Presents. So not a king, not all 3 kings there, but close. Let's get your clarifier cards. Four of Staffs, 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords. Try to make that a little bit more straight. Ace of Swords. All right. Your person, right away, your person has a fear of commitment. Your person is afraid to commit, whether they've been hurt in the past, maybe if they grew up in a, you know, a home where it wasn't really that positive of a relationship. It was kind of maybe had its own toxicity. You know, maybe there was certain points, certain things that happened growing up that affected your person. Whatever it is, it's carrying on now. And I feel like it possibly might just be a mixture of both, to be honest. But right away, you have the Devil card and the Four of Staffs. That is just telling me your person is afraid of commitment. There's just different things. You know, this is a general reading, but overall, that's what it is. And it might be a fear of intimacy too, of opening up their heart. It just feels like when you close your heart, it's because you've been hurt. You know, you're not born with a blocked heart chakra. It happens through what you experience in life and building those blocks around your heart. Myself included, same thing. So, but yeah, your person right now, how they're feeling, they're a little afraid of commitment. They're afraid to commit to you. And it might be, I'm just going to leave it there. Let's get to the other cards. The King of Needles and the Nine of Pentacles. So the King of Needles, your person is like in that, how he is. He's deep in thought, I feel like he's trying to make sense of everything and trying to have this logical approach. But when it comes to love, love isn't really logical. There's no real true science to it, I guess you could say. And I feel like that with the Devil and the King of Swords, it's like they know they're afraid and they're trying to make sense of it. But in order to make sense of it, you have to be able to feel those emotions. And your person isn't. Your person is trying to think their way through their heart chakra. You can't think your way through your heart chakra. You have to feel your way through your heart chakra. And that's what your person, it's just struggling with right now. You are in this Nine of Pentacles energy. Gosh, I cannot tell you guys how often I've seen this card. I think pile 1 had it, and in the personal reading I did, that card also came up. So I've been seeing it a lot as well. Just the energies. It's crazy how it works with the collective. But they do see you as someone who is very beautiful, handsome, you know, guys, girls, whatever, you know, your gender, it doesn't matter. You're attractive. You're very attractive and appealing to them. You are eye candy, but also you have everything else on top of it. You're very abundant. I feel like you're just one of these people that you walk into the room and people notice you. You bring this aura. There's just this aura, this presence about you that really strikes your person in a very positive way, and it makes them want you even more. And I feel like they just cannot really make sense of it. And I feel like they can't make sense of you. Like, how does this person have this control over me? How is this person, I feel like you're triggering your person, especially with this here. You're triggering those insecurities, those fears, those doubts. So your person is trying to figure it out, put it all together, and they can't. So then we have the King of Potions and the Nine of Swords. I feel like this person, pile 2, your person is very deep in their emotions and they're not revealing it to you. It's very hidden and secret. But these feelings they have for you, it's causing some anxiety, causing some stress, and it's not to be negative about you or say anything bad about you. I think it just goes back to this Devil energy where you are triggering these deeper emotions that have been locked away in this heart chakra of theirs, and they just cannot make sense of it. And it's having to try to work through it. But again, you cannot think through it. You have to feel those emotions. And I feel like, you know, you do have both of the kings. So they do seem to be in both places. But it's when they do allow themselves to feel, when they don't take this mental or this thought approach, you know, using their mind. And when they do use their heart, then they just feel all this pain. All this pain and anxiety from the past and all the things, the wrongs that they've done to you because of it comes up, and it stirs up even more pain. So it's almost like they want to open it and just shut the door real quick. You know, as soon as they do it, all this pain just leaks through. It's kind of like, I don't know, when you have a hole in a boat, you know, and you're trying to cover that hole and all this water is coming through, and you know, water is emotion, so it kind of works. But that's what I get. So your person, they try to feel it, and they try to feel those emotions, but when they do, it the whole thing just collapses on them. And then we have the Knight of Presents. And the Ace of Swords. So this is positive, you know, because it feels like more this is their intentions and feelings of wanting to offer you something, wanting to communicate with you, wanting to be honest, tell you how they really feel, what their intentions are, just really having that heart-to-heart conversation with you. But the Knight of Presents, it's taking some time. But why? You got that Devil card up there. And if you chose, I want to say it might have been pile 2 in the last reading. You guys know what I'm talking about, because those fears and anxieties were coming through very strongly. And they're coming through strongly again with your person. And the holdup is that Devil card. That's really what it is. And not really knowing how to deal with it. Because all that stuff, all that fears, those doubts are stuff that they haven't dealt with in the past. And so now that you're triggering it, it's kind of like they have to face those inner demons, and it's not fun. Not fun at all. You can see it with that. So let's get your oracle cards. I know. It's intense. I'm not going to lie. I feel the intensity, and I'm pretty sure you guys feel it by how I'm describing it. I know most of you usually do. We have the L. We have cassette, shopwood, contract. Let's move this one up a little bit. I'm going to put my Heart You Oracle deck. Link is in the description. If you would like to purchase it, take a risk, and speechless. And let's do these 2 last cards. Ending, betrayal, moving in together. All right. I was drawn to the brown, and the brown, I feel like your person's not very grounded at this time. Your person is very much in their thoughts. Yes, even though we do have the King of Potions, he's holding back those feelings. He's trying, again, taking this logical approach when he can't, because he doesn't want to feel those emotions. It's kind of like when I feel anybody can relate to it. I feel like you can put yourself in your person's shoes, because it's something that a lot of us, all of us do at one point or another, or more often than we should, and kind of avoid our feelings when we don't want to deal with it, right? Try to bury it deep, and that's kind of what your person's done in the past. But with you, you just, again, you bring that all, like, it can't stay buried, like it keeps rising up, and they can't control it. And I think that's part of the reason too. They're not annoyed with you or pissed off at you. It's just that they can't control what they feel, and everything just kind of bubbles up to the surface. So yeah, your person, the brown, I just thought grounded energy, not grounded. And so we have the L, which is deception and wisdom. So obviously deception. We have betrayal over here, deception. So your person knows that they haven't been honest with you in the past. They haven't really done things. And I feel like the deception and the betrayal is going back to these fears and insecurities and doubts. And so this, again, is just another reason of why we tell you as readers that healing is so important, because your person right now, everything that they're going through is a result of not healing in the past. And, you know, but thanks to you, they are opening their eyes to it, becoming aware of it, and they know that things have ended with you, or, you know, at least there's separation where you guys aren't talking because of that. And so in this cassette, they're playing back everything that they've done, and that's where that Nine of Swords energy comes through. They don't want to feel that guilt. They don't want to feel that remorse. And we have shopwood, and shopwood is all about, you know, doing the work, fixing things, right underneath the owl card. So fixing those behaviors that cause them to be deceptive, those fears, those doubts, that's coming through. And then we have contract. So your person does feel like there's something deeper here going on. They feel like possibly you're a soulmate, but at the same time, also with contract, they want to make things balanced again, because, sorry, it cut off on me. It is where they've took, and they didn't give back. And so now they realize they have to make things fair and balanced again, if they do want to have a future with you. And with the moving in together card, they do. They're thinking about being with you and they want to take that risk. They just don't know how to. They're speechless. They don't have any words right now, what to say, how to say it. And a lot of it has to do because they're more in they're in this devil energy and the King of Swords energy. That's the two strongest energies I'm getting from your person right now. And that's what's causing this to, them to be in this, even though they want to approach you and want to take a risk and move in together eventually. Right now, they're just so lost in thought. King of Swords and the Nine of Swords. And with the cassette also, the cassette is, to me, they're just replaying everything, thinking it over and over, replaying it all back in their head. So that's what I get with your person. So to pretty much summarize pile 2, your person is aware. Your person, well, is they aware? I think there's a denial. There's a bit of denial here with what they feel. There is a bit of denial as far as, I feel, just avoidance. It's more of an avoidance, to be honest. I think avoidance is the best word. Avoiding their feelings, avoiding the guilt, avoiding dealing with it because it's so painful for them. But I don't think it's just reflecting on your connection. I feel it's the past. So whether that be their past relationships, inner child, childhood time frame as well. Probably, again, mixture of both for you guys. And so they know that they're afraid. They're afraid of commitment. They run. They're trying to figure things out, think it through. They are trying to make sense of you, your connection. How do you have so much power over them? And they know they have feelings for you, but when they do open their heart, it's just the floodgates open and they don't like it. They're like, shut the gate, don't want to deal with it. But overall, they do want to approach you and communicate with you and take a risk. It's just, it is going to take some time. And that's really all I can say. They know their part. They know they haven't been honest, that they betrayed you. They betrayed your trust. And that's what resulted in you walking away, causing distance between the two of you. Or if you ended it completely, then that's that as well. And they just don't have any words right now. They don't know how to approach you. And let's get your messages. I'm doing the Divine Masculine messages by Lady Oracle 1111 on Instagram. I don't know, like I said, I don't know their YouTube, sorry. So messages for pile 2. I want to have sex with you every night. So yeah, your person, very attracted to you, finds you very, very attractive, very sexy and everything. I feel like a little bit of that devil energy coming through as well. Let's see, what do we got? Yeah, your beautiful bosom and bottom turn me on. So again, another sexual energy. Your person is very, they might be looking at your photos right now. Let me just say that. Pile 2. Alright. Our meeting was destiny. So your person does feel, again, going back to what I was saying about the contract, like a soulmate, something was destined here, something fated. We're doing Eternal Messages by Tarot by Elizabeth. I'm pretty sure she changed her name on Instagram, so I'm sorry, I don't remember. You influence me in ways no one ever has. So yeah, that's that impact. You making them feel everything, not just from now, but from the past. Like you just rattle everything within them. Pile 2. I know more than you think. So because they probably haven't, come forward and explain everything to you, even though they haven't said a lot to you, they're aware. And I think a lot of it, this fear of intimacy, these feelings that they have buried, I think they have a deeper understanding. And even if they haven't given you an apology, I feel like that's what they're saying. Like they know why they acted the way they did. They know that there's something more here with you. So I'm just gonna leave that there. Let's get your next message. Oh, I'm done running from this connection. So your person with that, and going back to that, you know, hello darkness, that's kind of the approach they have. It's like, hello darkness, you know, turning those inner demons, facing them finally, and not wanting to run away, and figuring out what's the cause of these fears. Why are they so afraid to commit? Why are they so afraid to be with someone, just one person who, you know, they feel destined to be with? Let's get, we're doing Love Confession. So this is my deck. Link is also in the description box for this one. And let's get some messages. Too many flipped over. I don't know where I stand with you or what your feelings are towards me. So your person is unsure of how you feel. And, you know, especially with the ending card over there, you walked away. So they're kind of confused. They're not sure. And yeah, I don't need to say anything else about that card. Nothing else. You didn't deserve to be treated the way I treated you. I replay in my head all I've done wrong. Can you take me back so I can fix what I've done? And cassette, you know, I love it when it syncs up so beautifully like that. But yes, they know that they did you wrong. They did you dirty, pile 2. Bottom line, they did you dirty. They know it. They are replaying it. They're thinking about everything. They're very much in their thoughts. They're wanting a second chance, but they don't know where they stand with you or how you feel if you would let them back. Last one. I want to show you that I'm the right person for you. And that's going to take, you know, it's going to take them a little bit. I'll be honest. With that Knight of Pentacles, do not expect something within the next 2 days or a week or 2 weeks. That's not even realistic. You know, regardless of when you watch this, this is a timeless reading. But don't expect that type of time frame with your person. In order for them to completely heal and to be able to truly commit to you the way that you want, it's not going to happen overnight, and it's not going to happen in a month. You know, I'm just telling you what I see. Healing, it takes time. It does. And it just seems like your person has a lot that they've buried within them that they need to heal, that they need to work through. So if they do approach you, it might be like friendship kind of thing. It might be something that is going to move very slowly if they were to approach you. So if they do, you know, remain realistic and don't expect them to suddenly, you know, in a few months ask you to marry them. You know, it's not going to work that way with this person. They have some stuff they have to deal with. Like I said, this devil energy has been showing up. I saged before I did this reading. Saged, and I know I'm supposed to, and I'm probably usually supposed to as a reader, but usually I don't. Between readings, I don't. And so that is where I leave it, pile 2. So it's not to burst your bubble or anything. I do feel like your person does want you, you know, you have moving in together and the 4 of Staffs, and that is what they want, but they're just afraid of it. So in order for them to give you the relationship that you deserve, the one you kind of want, you're going to have to be a little bit more patient with them and let them work through these things. So it's not to say they don't want you. They do. They want you night and day. So just give them time. Keep focusing on you. Don't worry about time frames. Please, if there's one thing I want to tell you guys, please do not focus on time frames, because it's only going to break your heart, for one, and you're just going to get more upset with your person. So don't focus on time frames. Just turn it back to you. What you need to do. Your person has, again, their own inner demons, so make sure you face yours too. You know, that's all we can do. But, you know, if it's where you're like, nope, I don't want to deal with this person, then, you know, of course, that's your free will, and you are entitled to do that as well. So whatever option you decide to take, that's fine, pile 2. No judgment here. So that is what I have for you, pile 2. Again, the short and sweet summarized reading is in my Instagram, and that link is in the description box. This energy honestly feels a lot different than the Instagram one, so I'll be interested. Let me know what pile you guys choose. If you know, if you've seen both, I kind of want to see where you guys are, where they were at a couple days ago compared to now, because this one just feels I don't know, they've been intense, I'll be honest. The readings have been intense today. And I've only done 2, so I have one more. I have one more to see what's going to happen. But let me know. I'm very curious to see what pile you picked on YouTube and what pile you got on Instagram. The Instagram reads, it's going to take you like a couple minutes tops to read it through it. So let me know, comment, like, share, subscribe if you're not already. I am going to restock my Etsy shop on Saturday, probably Friday night. So by Saturday, it should be restocked. If you are interested in a personal reading, again, the link to buy my decks is also in the description box. Thank you, Pile 2. Hope to see you on the next one. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your pick a card reading. I will say, when I was selecting the charms and I got yours and I saw Lego Batman, I just started laughing because in my head I'm just thinking Batman. So I'm so sorry. I was laughing probably more than I should have. Hopefully some of you find that humorous as well. At least you kind of know what I'm referencing. If not, then that's fine too. But either way, we have the Dark Crusader showing up for you guys. And I did this reading on Instagram, and the link is in the description box if you're not already following me on there. If you guys want to view that first and then come back to the reading, you can, or if you want to watch it afterwards. It's a quick read, and these readings are a lot, I'll be honest, pile 1 and 2, they were a lot more intense than what I got the other day. And I don't know, maybe it's because I am using different cards, that's one thing, and I'm using more cards, so that's another thing. So there's different things affecting it, but we'll see what comes up for you guys. I never know what's going to show up. I don't know what the energy is until I tap into it and we see what's going on. Sorry, my eye was itching really bad. Okay, I'm done. And then on top of that, I was telling, during pile 1, I got this really intense buzzing in my right ear. And for me, the right ear is negative. Like, I feel like that's just bad. So I had to sage, and it's just been a weird reading. But it's been good readings, but I do feel, I don't know, we'll see. I don't think it's going to be too much the same as Instagram. We'll take a look. Everything is pre-shuffled. I am doing messages at the end for you guys, and we will do that once I'm done. Let's get to the oracle cards first and find out how your person is feeling. So we have the World. We have the 10 of Needles, the Star card, and the Page of Presents. So let's get your clarifiers. We have the 4 of Swords, the 3 of Cups, the Hierophant, the Lovers. Okay, and so, like I always say at the beginning, if you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. For those of you subscribed, as always, thank you guys so much. Just before I get to the reading, and the World and the 4 of Swords, your person is fearful that they've lost you. They feel like things may be over completely for good this time. And they have it's really overwhelmed them. It's really stressing them out. They're spending a lot of time contemplating, thinking back things, how everything has played out, how just point A to point Z kind of thinking. That's really what I'm getting from your person. 10 of Needles, this is where they just, again, that overwhelming feeling, just rock bottom, so tired, so exhausted, and mentally. And I feel like there's a lot, they're feeling that guilt, they're feeling that remorse. For some of you, for most of you who picked this pile, there was a third party. We'll see what the oracle cards say. Lately with my readings, it's been a third party as a person. It hasn't been work, it hasn't been school, it hasn't been anything else. Third parties have been so much more present. And I'm not shy about saying I hate third parties. I hate them. I don't like dealing with them. I don't like them. I don't like them. But what can you do? It happens. So it just seems like there's been a rise in third parties, and yeah, maybe it's possibly because of the holidays, and that's part of that reason. But So your person, I do feel like they have that guilt that things ended because they chose someone else over you. They went in a different direction. They thought the grass was greener, and then turns out it's not. It's kind of a little bit bare and not as pretty as with it is with you, viewer. So that's yeah, maybe a little shade, I don't know. Anyways, we have the star, and so your person is trying to stay optimistic that they can rekindle this connection with you, that they can start over again, that it's not really over. It's almost like they're in denial and they feel the guilt. They're like, well, I know how, he or she felt about me. So if I come back, hopefully, I think there's still a chance. And they're hoping that there's a chance at being with you, that you will want to be with them. The Hierophant is about, to me, the commitment and just being loyal. It's just a strong bond between two people, instead of three, it's between two. And that's what they're hoping, that this time around it'll just be the two of you, that they're not going to bring anyone else, but they're hopeful that you're going to even be interested in wanting to be with them anymore. And so we have the Page of Presents, and to me this is all about an apology. And I kind of look at the eyes, I'm drawn to the eyes, and how it's kind of like this, you're hoping for the best, but yet you're kind of fearful, knowing that there's a good chance you might get shot down. But they do want to apologize because the Lovers, I do feel like, for one, yes, they feel like they made the wrong choice in the past when it came to you and this other person, but also because they feel like there is a special connection with you. And the Page of Presents, it's an apology. And I feel like this apology, with it being the Page of Presents, it's going to be a solid apology. I don't feel it's just going to be your normal, I am sorry, I made the wrong choice, can we start over? I don't feel like it's going to be this short and sweet apology. And you deserve more than a short and sweet apology, because they broke your heart. So you deserve better than that. And I feel like that's what your person knows. But there's that feeling and doubt that you're going to want to take them back, or that you're going to want to give them a second chance because they've already disappointed you. So pile 3, let's take a look at what your oracle cards say. Letting go. The Butterfly. Go the distance. I'm going to move this up here a little bit. Angel of Strength. And this is my Heart You Oracle deck. It links in the description box if you want to buy that. Show Me You Care. Only You. Shift Your Focus. Comes with drama. Discovery. Period. There's a lot. There's a lot. Okay. Letting go. Your person feels like you are letting go, that your emotions, your feelings are no longer the same. And that's, again, going back to what I was saying, that they are kind of weary that you just don't want to have anything to do with them because they broke your heart. They disappointed you in the past. And that all you wanted was for them to show you that you matter, that, you were the one, and yet they went in a completely different direction with someone else. So they know that, and so they know that coming back comes with drama. And drama because they know that you're gonna express yourself, that you're gonna share what you felt and what you think, and they shouldn't expect any different, though. You can't break someone's heart and then not expect them to be upset, not expect them to give you their 2 cents. Like, it doesn't work that way. I mean, for some people, they can do it, and kudos to them, because that's very 5D energy. But, they know that they're gonna have to hear it. But rightfully so. Like, I mean, I'm sorry. I'm not going to feel sorry for your person for having to, hear you express how they hurt you. No pity for me, at least. So maybe you guys. And so approaching you, though, it is going to take them a lot of strength. And this is page energy. They're not showing up as a knight. They're not showing up as a king. They're showing up as a page. It's kind of, with the pages, yeah, it's immature energy in certain cases, but the way that I'm reading it, the page, it's insecure energy because they don't know what to expect, because they know the damage that they've done. You know, that's what I get with that. But your person is hopeful that you will shift your focus from the past to the present, and that goes back to the Star card, that you'll shift from what happened in the past of them making this wrong decision, that you already knew that they were making the wrong decision, but you know, you had to let them do it because it's their free will and you can't control them. And that you'll go from that to focusing more, okay, let's move on from this, let's talk about being together, let's talk about committing to one another, about going the distance, going all the way with this relationship, and see what the true potential of it is, and getting to that discovery period. And hopeful, you know, your person's hopeful that you guys can really get to know each other better, really connect more so, and really evolve, make this connection grow. You guys might be seeing fours a lot. Fours, I don't know, is there any other fours? Yeah, we have the Four of Swords. That's the only other card. But I've been seeing fours with yours a lot more. So that's something else. I'm just trying to see if there's anything more. Not really. I feel like you guys are definitely the third party. Your person, I'm just summarizing real quick before I do your messages, because I know it's a lot. But your person knows that things pretty much have ended with you and you walked away, or they walked away because they chose someone else, that there was a third party. Your person is stressed out because they see now what they have done, and now you have been letting go because they didn't show you that they cared. They showed that they cared about someone else, or at least that they were interested in someone else. So you're just kind of like, whatever, you know, I'm going to move on with my life. And so, but your person is now, you know, seeing clarity that you are the person they do want to be with, and they're hopeful that there is still an opportunity, a chance to be with you. So they do want to come forward with an offer because they feel a special connection to you, and they do want to be long-term with you. They want to show you that it's only you now, that no one else is going to interfere, that there's not going to be any more third parties, that there's not going to be any other interferences within your connection, and hopeful that you can also forgive them so you guys can move forward, you know, move on from the third party to it just being the two of you in this connection, and really being in it for the long haul and committing to it. Cut off of me. So that's kind of like what the Instagram reading is. But again, yeah, that's what your person's afraid though that, you know, you're letting go and you don't feel the same way, but they're hopeful that you possibly do, and that they have a chance with you. So let's do some messages from your person and we'll close out your reading. I'm starting with the Divine Masculine Messages 2 by Lady Oracle 1111 on Instagram. I don't know her YouTube, I'm sorry, I don't. Alright, messages for pile 3. Batman. I'm sorry, I'm way more amused with that than I should be. Alright, pile 3. I know what I want. I want you. So again, now they know. Took them a little bit. Wrong turn here and there. They want you. I want to have sex with you every night. That card came out in another pile. So, you know, a lot of your people are very in the mood for you. Let's just put that out there. Let's grab another message. Pile 3. Every day I pray, God, please bring her back to me. So your person, again, wants to. And it's going to take them the courage to approach you. You know, it's going to take a little bit more than just praying to get you back, is what I feel. But let's see. Pile 3. We're going to do Eternal Messages by Tarot by Elizabeth. I believe she changed her name on Instagram, so I'm sorry, I don't know what her new one is. If you guys know, comment. No one can change my love for you. And maybe it was when they were with this other person that they were realizing in the back of the mind, it was you that they were thinking about and not the person they were with. So that was probably a big indicator too. And that no one could really change the feelings they had for you, or no one can make them feel, you know, the way you do. I can tell you don't trust me. I want to change that. So you know, with them choosing a third party, then, you know, obviously the trust is going to be broken, and trust isn't easily repaired. But your person does want to change that. I have been hurt by love before. So, I don't know. Is that justifiable? Not to me. To you guys, maybe, you know, whatever. That's fine. But they're trying to say that they've been hurt by love before, and maybe that's why they were in third party, why they didn't really focus too much on caring, because maybe the relationships they've dealt with haven't really been too deep, and then they get thrown into this connection with you, or at least not thrown into your connection, but you know what I'm trying to say. Becoming aware of this connection, and it's totally different from what they've dealt with in the past. We're going to use the Love Confessions Oracle. This one's mine. Links also in the description box. We'll grab another 3 messages. Pile 3. Stay with me. Give me a chance to make it up to you. Let me show you my heart's in the right place. So, pretty much summarizes everything we've been saying already. You know, your person wants another chance, is hopeful, and wants to make it up to you, wants to show you that you can trust them. You know, being hurt by love before, maybe they're trying to make you see, you know, it wasn't you, but it's like I said, when they apologize, make sure you're getting a full-on apology and not some just, I'm sorry, can we try again, you know, bullshit. Don't settle for that. Do not settle for that. Please do not settle for that. I feel like I don't matter to you. I feel like you're forgetting about me. So yeah, going on with the letting go card, especially if you're twin flames, they can probably feel you pulling your energy back, not really focusing on them. And, you know, rightfully so. If there was someone else, you got to put the attention back on you. Why are you going to keep focusing on someone who's with someone else, you know? So, I don't know. That's all I can say about that one. Give me us a chance, and I'll show you every day why you made the right decision. So again, wanting a chance, wanting another opportunity at this with you, pile 3. So you can see they want that second chance, and they know that there might be a little bit of drama, but in the end, it's you that they want. It's you that, you know, they want to be with. So that's what I have for you. Like I said, I feel like these energies are different from the Instagram. Let me know if you watched, or if you already looked at the Instagram reading. Let me know what piles you chose. I'm kind of curious to see where you guys are at and what combinations you guys selected, because I did 3 piles over there on Instagram and I did 3 over here. So I kind of want to see where you guys are at. Most of the energy is on YouTube today. Pretty similar. There is some, you know, a few differences here and there. Pretty similar, and the ones on Instagram I feel like were pretty similar too, but I feel like the energy is a little bit different today. But again, I'm using more cards, I'm using different cards on top of it, so different ways of looking at it. But let me know, comment below, and subscribe if you're not already to my channel. Remember to click on the bell icon so you get notified when I post another pick a card. Personal readings will be restocked Friday night and by Saturday. Just look on Saturday because of the time zone differences. And I know, thank you to all my viewers in Australia. You guys have been, I just gotta say, you guys have been booking with me on personal, so thank you guys so much to those of you overseas, anywhere really. Thank you guys. But I've been noticing an increase of Australian personal reading requests, so that's really cool. Thank you guys for your support as well. But yeah, by Saturday, as of this reading, this is a timeless reading, but Saturday, as of when I post the reading, if you're interested in personals, again, link to Instagram is in the description box for more pick-a-cards, and my decks, if you want to purchase my decks, also there. So thank you, Pile 3. Hope to see you on the next one. Bye.